On today's flight, we are going from London Gatwick, my favourite airport, North Terminal of course, to Tivat in Montenegro. And it was the day of the disruptions. The internet had gone down, and everywhere in Gatwick Airport, all the computer things, everyone was cash only, and all the cash machines ran out of cash. Luckily, we carry some cash. Cash is king, and you can see a lot of people were kind of like avoiding the spoons. We were back in our favourite place, the Red Lion. It was cash only. We just come through to departures, and I was a bit quiet on the intro of this video because there's a lot of change to Gatwick. It is cash only today in the spoons. Lucky we got some cash. Still got my €50 note up my arse ready in case we get problems with Montenegro police. But it's a point, the start of the trip that everyone's been looking forward to. You know it. The route. So we're going to be departing on 08 right in our lovely 320 aircraft today. Swooshing over to the right, and I say swooshing. Then heading out towards Paris. We're going to be east of Paris and then flying east of Milan over the Alps before we get to Milan. And then when we get to Italy, we've got a lovely blue bit of water. We're heading down towards Bosnia sort of area. And then we're going to be arriving into Montenegro through the mountains, and it's going to be a really pretty approach into Montenegro. I've done this on my flight sim. Now altitude wise, 3-hour flight, EasyJet are tight bastards. What do you reckon, Janice? 39,000? I reckon 39,000 with a ground speed of approximately 490 miles an hour. So as Janice is eating her chips, what do you think of the route?
Just tucking into the chips here.
Oh, see, she's ecstatic about that route. She's loving that. Cash is king, and I've got my tin-foil hat on. Just think in the future, when we all go contactless or digital, I'll go tin-foil hat coming on here, conspiracy theory, and all the cash is gone, and we go to the airport and something like this happens. Always have a €50 note up your ass. Right, we're gonna wait. So we're slightly delayed. I've had a change of clothes, if you may notice. I decided to have some curry sauce and chips. They don't go down well if you've had a pint of beer, and I spilled all over my white top and shorts, which were gonna get binned anyway. So I've changed. I need to get some new clothes in Montenegro. So we're about an hour late. Not too bad. Information's been pretty good so far from the EasyJet ground staff. As I would expect, they're all quite good. Aircraft's just coming from Naples, so we'll do a bit of filming of the aircraft. So they're just going to spin it around, change the carrier in, make sure that it is airworthy, and get it back out again. I can't see us being more than an hour delayed, because EasyJet are good like that. Okay, I have to take that back then. So it wasn't a problem with the aircraft turning round on time. The problem we had was because we missed our air traffic control slot, and there was disruption all over Europe. Quite rushed at the beginning of this video, but it's not. Got an hour and a half delay. Come around with water. That's some explaining. Remote stand. I've got a sausage roll. Let's add some mini cheddars. Other brands are available. What's your thoughts, Janice?
Glad we didn't wait for the service and we brought our own stuff. We'd be rather hungry.
So, I won't be doing much filming until we're pushing out, ready for takeoff. And it's been quite a quick intro. to the whole video. I haven't got my proper camera yet. But yeah, fairly smooth. Apart from it's July, isn't it? Computer's gone down. Easy. My water. That's better. Real life me's actually shut up. As I was saying, we had an hour and a half ATC delay, and then that was being knocked back when we were on board to 2 hours. And then the captain announced that we're going to be landing 1 minute ETA with the latest slot time before sunset. And he wasn't happy with that because if we had any other delays en route, then we would have had to divert and possibly bring everyone back to Gatwick. So they put an a priority ready message out for us to taxi off to the stand. And we held there, and it did work. We were all sitting quite quickly and ready to roll. So, take off, sit back, relax, and enjoy the takeoff. The old priority routing was really quite good actually, because you could hear the LNAV and the VNAV kick in and the engines throttle back for reduced takeoff climb out of Gatwick. Now he kept flap 1 for longer than normal, and they did an unusual procedure out of Gatwick. Normally you would go up here and turn left and then we swoosh round a bit, but we did a right hand orbit back over Gatwick Airport, which was very, very cool. And he kept the flaps out for quite a while, because I'm guessing that he's done that because he was doing a low speed, high rate climb out to get up higher, and then we can get on the flight tunnels and bits and pieces routing us down towards Tivat. So as I said, this flight I got the altitude wrong, so I'd already said that we were going to be 39,000 feet, and we were not 39,000 feet, we were 37. I was 2,000 feet out, and we pretty much got the routing correct ish, but we routed down past Royal Tunbridge Wells and then out towards Dover area. You can hear me telling Janice the route there. She's listening with enthusiasm, as even after takeoff I was telling her our predicted route. Then heading down east of Paris and then on a direct routing all the way. Then we were heading towards overhead Venice, and then going overhead Venice down the Adriatic Sea, going down towards the Adriatic Sea, and then we were then routing from the Adriatic Sea down towards Bosnia, and then we'll start our descent. And then coming into Tivat, we did the non-standard approach, is where we head out to where we were staying at over Soligram. I can't remember the name. I should really get my facts right. Let me look up the actual facts of the route. I'll get that better for you. I know Anthony's waffling, aren't I? Yeah, there's the place bar. Yeah, Sutomore. So we headed towards Sutomore, and then we did an orbit and swooshed round into the valleys, into Tivat. It kind of reminds me of my flight into Batam. That's an airport that I've got to do. It's on my bucket list. I've got to do a Batam landing. It is high on my bucket list. But in the meantime, I've been talking too much. I'll get back to you in the flight.
Ostane vezan dok se znak za pojas ne isključi. Predlažemo da ga držite pričvršćenog dok sjedite. Budite oprezni kada otvarate ormariće jer su se predmeti možda pomjerili. Na oba kraja aviona nalaze se toaleti i svi imaju detektore dima. Pušenje nije dozvoljeno ni u jednom trenutku, što uključuje vejpove i druge e-cigarete.
did my route. I got the route wrong. Well, I didn't, because we were taken off on 08 right. But since we've taken so long, it's now changed to 26 left. Do you want me to tell you the history about 26 left? I could do if you like.
No, I'm trying to read Moonlight and Ashes. Very easy, good one.
I'll tell you a bit of history about Gatwick if you like, how it used to be a race course.
Another time.
Quite happy to go into details another time and make a history of how Gatwick started. Gatwick area, if you don't know it, round about the Beehive area and old Atlantic House, used to be a race course, a bit like Gibraltar was a racetrack back in the day. Anyone wants to hear the history of Gatwick Airport or want me to do a history of Gatwick Airport video, put it into the comments box. I'll be quite happy to do a history of Gatwick Airport and history of Gibraltar Airport, two of my favourite airports. I'll be really happy to do them ones, no problems at all. But as you see, Janice is sitting there now, and she's actually subconsciously thinking, I really would like to hear the history of Gatwick Airport, Anthony, and I think that you should do a history of Gatwick Airport and a history of Gibraltar Airport video, and I should get Janice to narrate it. Even me on the video agrees. Let's go and have a look out the window. a seasoned traveller, always take your own little rubbish bag, and then before you give it to the crew, when they come round and hand it in, then you can separate your recyclable, what is recyclable and what isn't. It's just you don't tend to get a lot of room on the tables on the EasyJet flight. Now here we go, the tray table of shame. So we've got 2 cheese sandwiches which I bought from home, which we were going to share on the flight. Don't have too much overface because I knew we were going out for a meal in Montenegro that evening, so I was trying not to eat too much. But of course the mandatory gin and tonic for the flight with the Bombay Sapphire. And then it's cheaper with EasyJet to buy the 2 beers, so you get the two beers on deal, and you got the 2 wine deal. And then we had a beer each. In actual fact, I ended up taking a beer off the flight. I know, unlike me. As I said, we had circled round and we were about flying through the valley. Look, the sun is setting. What a beautiful view. I'm going to shut up as we do this amazing approach through the mountains into Tivat, Montenegro airport. Everyone was pleased to be there because everything was going wrong, from offloading 3 passengers to start with, then all the things going wrong at the airport with the computer systems going down, and then we were told we probably weren't going to go because of the sunset, and then putting the priority ready message through. We got in half an hour before sunset, so as the words of Borat would say, great success.
Departing at 7 past 7 local time, would 6 UK time. And we are arrived to final destination, International Airport of Tivat. And we arrived 1 hour and almost 60 minutes late today. Electron device may be used, reach codes, messages, even access. Please keep your seat fastened and remain seated until special switch of the airplane has come to standard parking position. Take all your personal belongings with you. Please double check seat pockets, and in the seating and overlocker. Take care as you open the locker. Please have some to the side or to pull up. Smoking is not permitted until you reach next in the area. In the Tivat airport is outside the terminal building or just follow the sign smoking area. On behalf of EasyJet, the internal coordinator was a pleasure to bring all of you here to Montenegro. Thank you for flying that day. We look forward to welcoming you aboard again soon. Thank you. Have a great holiday.
Here we go, bringing us to the end of our video. Thank you very much for watching. Part 2, we're going to be doing some walk arounds where we're staying. Watch out, there's going to be a... How many parts is this? Completely disorganised today. 5-parter. One of them may get me a copyright strike, but I've got to edit some of that with the music in the background, walking through town. And a little bit of swearing there, but hey ho, that's just me. My videos, I'll work on that one. But it's 5-parter. Keep watching for tomorrow. I'm not sure I'm going to do the walk or Petrovat tomorrow, but we've got Bodva and of course the flight home, and of the route on the flight home. Janice actually walks away on that one. Take care everyone, whatever you're doing, please stay safe. Contact your family members, text a friend, ask how they're doing. Most importantly, be nice to one another. Nice is nice. Yeah, nice. Is that a word? Nice is nice. Just be nice. Be respectful, and I'll see you on my next video. This is Ant Barber. Janice is going to accompany me on this video. This is Ant Barber signing out. Good night, take care, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye. Smile, James. Welcome to Montenegro. The local time has just gone 20 past 7.